Hi guys, this is Anjanette from AJ's Perfect Batch. How are you doing? I hope everybody is doing better than me. Um, like I said, I just got done filming another video to put up. This one will probably come out first, so I'll just say again really quick. My husband got the flu like 2 weeks ago. He stayed away from me. He wore a mask if he was in the same room for me. We didn't sleep in the same room. I get into that a little bit more in the other video. And he did everything not to give it to me, but I got it anyway. So he shared. You're always taught to share, right? Anyway, so I've got the flu. So that's one reason why I've not made anything in a while. I wasn't feeling good before that for a little bit. I had migraines really, really bad because we had storms left and right. And whenever the pressure is out there from storms and that, I tend to get migraines. So I've been working with all of this stuff and not feeling the greatest. And I'm like, I gotta get on here with my Yarny Peeps. Mm. This is my Eeyore cup. You see his belly and his tail. I love this cup. My daughter gave this to me when she was younger. Gave me another Eeyore one too. I'm not sure where it's at. I can't remember. I think it might have got broke. I hope not. I hope it's just up in the cupboard and I haven't been able to find it for a while. Oh, anyway, got peppermint tea to help my throat, to help get through this. And this taping, I have some things to unbag. I have a couple things, well, that I bought. Of course, I'm unbagging, so I have a knit crate to open that I don't know what's in it. I have a knit crate to open that I do know what's in it because they forgot to send me one for that month. So instead of saying, hey, I really want the knit crate for that month, I went ahead and bought the yarn I wanted later in the month. The only thing I didn't get was whatever little thing they put in it, and I didn't get the patterns for that month, which didn't upset me that much. Sometimes they offer you the patterns uh, in your when you order things in your orders, which I'd never seen before. It's something that they've just started doing. I think I happened to get the crochet one in an order that I had put in like the month before. So I think they didn't send me the knit crate because I did order something at the end of May, and for whatever reason, and they must have thought that was my June knit crate, but it wasn't. So I didn't get the June one. So I'm not sure what I'm going to pick up first. So I don't know if it's going to be June or July. So let's see. I think that the smaller of the two would be June, but I'm not sure. Ah, it's June. This is the one I ordered. I saw this colorway, and I know a lot of people don't like browns, but I love browns. And I loved that they had all the splotches of color in here, like of green. Looks mostly like green and black. Hold on. There you go. I'm going to hold it over your eyes. I know that's what Cinnamon Stitches says, and you can see it better. So I got two of these. It's Vidalia Oasis by Knit Crate. This one's called Nevada. It's 50% alpaca wool, 25% Peruvian Highland merino wool blend, and 25% Surrey alpaca. It's a DK weight, 252 yards per hank. And I can't smell that well, but I can smell a little bit. It is definitely wool. Like I said, I got two of those. And I did go ahead and pick up some accessories that I saw that I thought looked gorgeous. I didn't know if they came, if they were the same ones that were in the crate or not, because I hadn't seen the crate yet. But I think they may have been in the Malabrigo crate that they do, which has the more higher end yarn, you know, Malabrigo. I have these beads. I believe they're handmade. beads. And I saw them and fell in love with them. I think they might be able to go on a bracelet that my mom gave me as like a spacer. And if not, I thought that if I ever make, I just made a bridal bag for my niece. Unfortunately, did not get to her, got sent to a different address. My other niece helped her mom with the invitations, and instead of putting North, whatever street, 5th or whatever street, she put South. And so I got to the sent to the one at the address on the south side instead of where it was supposed to go. And that was like 2 weeks ago, and my sister-in-law is still trying to get it. But anyway, I thought if I ever made another bridal bag, this would be cool to put like on the handle and put like where the knot is supposed to be. I got 4 of those. And they're all a little bit different. Those. I show you things that I got as I got them. My next purchase that I had gotten, this bag right here, that I love so much. I had been waiting and waiting and waiting and trying and putting a bag in my cart and go to pay and it would be taken out. This is from No Catchy Name. If you don't watch her on YouTube, you should. Oh, she's just amazing. She's crochets and knits, I think. I can't remember. Maybe she just crochets. I think maybe just crochet. But she makes bags. She makes drawstring bags like this one. She makes box bottom bags. She makes a lot of different types of bags. And then this one also, sometimes when she makes her bags, I know she didn't on her last ones that she put out. She hasn't been feeling too good lately. This one she had the little zippered pack. I was so excited. And I figured they had to be like top quality bags because like I said, every time I tried to get one, I couldn't get one because they were always sold out. And then I finally was able to get one. And it's like, yeah, top notch because I am so in love with this bag. So in love with this bag. And in a minute, I'm going to show you what's inside of it that I'm working on. The next bag to come in was my July knit crate. Woo! I am happy. This is the colorway I wanted. This is my July knit crate. You could have gotten this. There was a hot pink and black or the bright teal and black. I've gotten so much red yarn in my knit crate here that I really, really was hoping for the teal one. This is Uru yarn electric. Had some of their Uru base before, but it wasn't the electric. The name of this one is called Rave. 40% Huakea alpaca. I know I had to say that wrong. Excuse me. 30% wool, 30% Surrey alpaca, and it's worsted weight. 150 yards for 100 grams. Hand wash gently, dry flat. I forgot to say that on the other ones, but it was hand washed gently and dry flat on the other one too. And I forgot to give you the sizes. This one takes a K hook, USI 9 to a K hook, and then for knitting needles, 7 to a 9. Isn't that pretty? And of course, always in the crate you get 2. Now, when you buy them, like I did the last time, you do not always get 2 unless you order 2. But the cool thing about Knit Crate, which when people tell you about Knit Crate, they don't always tell you about. Let me see what my little extra is. Oh, that is so pretty. Take it out of the baggie to show you. I may have to put this on something that I showed in my other taping that I got. Look, isn't that pretty? It's a heart keychain. Got the hot pink and the hot green on it, with silver in between. I love that. I love keychains. I used to collect them when I was younger, but I still love them now. That's all that should be in here. Oh, I should have my no book. This time it's another card. They must have went back down to cards for a while. I'll have to read that later. That kind of makes me sad. I wanted my book. Although really, I have nowhere to keep all those books at. If I get the card, I download the pattern, and that's fine for me. So, but if they tell you they're going to send you a book, they should send you a book. Um, but anyway, with Knit Crate, what I've been trying to say, oh, excuse my jammas. I got my beautiful Dreamer top on with that has Snow White. It's one of my favorite things to wear when I'm not feeling well. And I did take a shower today, so one of my first ones since I've been sick, and it felt so good. But anyway, with Knit Crate, you pay $25 plus tax. It comes out around, it's 27 now. Anyway, with the price of the crate, along with tax, for me, it comes to like $34.95. That's what I think it should come to for almost everybody. Because I don't think you get, unless it depends on how much you have to pay for shipping. I don't know if it's the same for everybody or not. But anyway, which is a good price for 2 hanks of high-end yarn. Because I can't afford high-end yarn, but that's the one thing that I keep every month. You know, it's in my sorry, my brain is in a fog too. It's in what I can purchase for the month. It's in my bill. It's in what's okay for me to purchase for the month. Um, which is why I have to calm down on the other things that I purchase, because especially now that I've been sick, I didn't get to start doing my yarn tech business yet this month like I had wanted to. I'd planned on starting like 2 weeks ago, and now it's not going to get started until September, which really has me upset, but I'll deal with it. But anyway, um, what a lot of people don't tell you is that later on, like towards the middle of the month, the end, sometimes it depends on when they get the yarn in, especially since I've been having a harder time getting the yarn in lately. You get to do what's called double down, and you get an extra, you're already getting 50% off of the yarn to begin with once you get a subscription. And then anytime you buy yarn that they have in their shop, afterwards, if you want to add to it to make a sweater, a shawl, whatever you'd want to make, you can buy more yarn. And they have more for a little while, usually, depending on if it's a colorway. If it's a colorway everybody wants, then it'll get snatched up, and you better make sure to get it right away. Like the yellow one, they had the sunflower one they had a while back. That one was hard to get. Anyway, when double down time comes, you get another additional like 15% off or something. So it makes it like 75% off for you. Sometimes they give you even more off. They had a special last month, which is why I went ahead. They have a special this month too, because they're moving their warehouse. So they're trying to get things out of their warehouse. So I really want to buy a little bit more this month. I just don't think I have it in the budget, but we'll see. Right now, they don't have the new yarns in there. If they put the new yarns in there, because I skipped August, I wasn't as happy with the yarn, but then I didn't realize it was bulky weight. And if I would have seen that it was bulky weight before I skipped it, I wouldn't have skipped it, because it's beautiful yarn. It's always beautiful yarn, always. But the colorways for August, I was like, there was one that I would have really, really wanted, and the other one not so much, because I already have some like it. But now if it comes in before the sale is over, I will definitely get my August by getting it and ordering it at the end of August instead of the beginning. And I'll just figure out how to pay for it because it shouldn't be that expensive. But in case you've never heard of that before, you get to double down, like between the middle to the end. And it's not just on the yarns, it's also on the accessories, what they have left. Like if they have these keychains left, they'll put them up for sale. Um, so anytime they have any of the little stuff that they put in there left, they put it up for sale. Or that they put in other boxes, like their sock crates or, different crates. So there. Now there's that real quick. Now to move on to one of the last things I got. This is from, it's a place called Make and Mend. I think I told you guys about it before because I got a package from them before. It's a really cool place that has it's like people will send them yarn, office supplies, any kind of hobby almost that you can think of, sewing supplies, paper, stationery, stuff to make scrapbooks with and things. And then they put it out, it's online, and they put it out at a like a thrift store rate. The only thing you have to watch out for is they are small, so they don't get good rates in postage. So if I find something that I really, really want, um, I'll get it. But I try to be careful because I can't afford. I mean, they have a lot of stuff that I really want. They've got some awesome stuff. Um, I just can't always afford the postage. But this one, I just happened to be looking at this and wanted to get some. And there are some places online um, that have postage that's almost the same as theirs, that I'd have to pay full price for yarn like this. So when I saw this on sale, and I believe it was just $5 a piece, I said, okay, I gotta get them. First of all, they're my daughter's colorway. I already know what I want to make her one of the things for Christmas. I have so many things on the list to make her for Christmas. Um, but I made her that kitty cat hat last year. If you go to my Instagram, um, well, there's the AJ's Personal Touch. I have not forwarded a lot of the stuff from my makes from last year. But if you go to AJ Pizan, that's P as in Paul, EZAN. Um, that's my other name on Instagram, and all of my makes are on there. Maybe I'll list that for you guys today down below. I won't list it all the time as to not confuse you guys, but maybe today. For those who may want to go back and see the cat hat that I made her. I made this really cute sparkly black cat silhouette hat last year for Christmas. She loved it so much that she asked me to make one for her best friend. And so I did that, well, for one of her best friends. And then her bestie best friend, like the one who's her bestest best friend, got upset because she's like, well, where's my hat? And Emily said, well, my mom asked you if you like cats and if you'd like one. And I told her, no, you like dogs. So I had to, for the first time ever, I put two different patterns together to make one, and I made her a dog silhouette hat, and it came out so cute. And I do believe I made it with the sparkly yarn too. I can't remember, at least partially with it, maybe. Or maybe not. It may have just been done with black yarn and not black sparkly. Because I think I may have run out of black sparkly. Well, anyway, from the Make and Mend shop, cover my address. I think it's so cute. She put stickers all over, Make and Mend's sticker, and then different ones of. That's a paint palette and Happy Mail and a cow. And one of my best friends loves cows, so that always makes me think to her and a thank you. Turn it this way so I don't accidentally show my address. But she had the mandala yarn ombre, which I've always wanted to get the ombre and have not been able to afford it. And this one is size 4. Where's the name on it? The name is called Cool Freud, or Cool Freud, I guess, is in a different language, but it's cool. It's got, if you see, it's got the blacks, and on here it's showing green, but in those spots where you're seeing green, that's more of a gray. You have a lighter gray here. You have the black and the white. There's almost like a taupey brown in there a little bit, but there is no green. So I don't know if it's showing green to you guys, but it looks like it's showing green to me. And I do apologize for that because my cam does seem to be doing better at doing things as their color. I do have a light on, a ring light, but it seems to be starting to lose. Actually, it doesn't seem, it is losing its color. So anyway, I got 2 of these, and like I said, I got them for $5 a piece. I was so excited, so stoked, because I wanted to get the Scarfie in the black ombre color that they have there. It's black and white and gray. I mean, it's not really ombre, but it's a black, white, and gray, except for that has wool in it. So I can't use that for her because she's 100% vegan. So I had to, when they had this one, I got this one. They also have one skein of that Scarfie where somebody started a project, so you can also unravel the project to get the rest of the skein. I want to say for like $3. And then I picked up this bag because I fell so in love with it. Mickey Mouse. I was surprised they had it for a little while. They started off with it like at $3, I think. And I got it when it was on sale for $1. So it's just a gel pack in there. I was like, ooh, there's something in there. It's just a gel pack. And I thought this would be perfect because the person that I'm making the baby cocoon for, she just loves Disney. Her and her mom, they're Disney. They go to Disney every year, 2-3 times a year if they can. So I've only been to Disney once. I always tell them, I dream of going back again, but I don't know when I'd be able to. And my friend loves going so much. Her mom, she's going back for her birthday by herself this year because nobody else can really go with her since her daughter's pregnant. She can't go, and her husband is sick and he doesn't feel like going. She's going by herself. And I told her I would love to go with her. Okay, now on to my mix. This is the start of the cocoon. I think it's so pretty. It's made with a new stitch to me. It's called the end stitch. If you can see that. I believe the pattern is by Sunflower Cottage Crochet. If I can, I will put the pattern down below. I'm working on that. I started on that the other day, and then I just got so sick I couldn't work on it anymore, and I had to put it down. This, I noticed I forgot to put a stitch marker in to make it so that it didn't fall apart. So there we go. Now, to a finished object that is on my Instagram. This was a tester top that I crocheted that I got done. I was so excited. I literally got it done the day before I got sick. I am so in love with this. The pattern was just dropped last week by No Hooks Given. I know there was a discount on it, but I don't know if that was just for last weekend or if it was for the whole entire first week, which I guess today would mark the whole first week, so it probably isn't still available. But look at these sleeves. Isn't that gorgeous? This is called the Petal Stitch. And once I figured it out, it was really easy to keep going. I did have a hard time at first. I had where I forgot one complete petal, but then I screwed up and must have added 3 stitches in the either the front or the back of the top, because my I counted my stitches and my stitches came out fine. Um, so I couldn't understand why things were starting to be skewed. And I found another spot where I messed up and I kept frogging it back to there. And I did that like twice or 3 times. And then I realized I had to frog back another like 10 rows. I felt like I was restarting the whole thing like a week before it was due. And I was like, oh no, I'm never going to get this done. But I did with no problem at all. We were given 2 months to get it done. And I had gotten sick in between there, like I said, with my migraines. Oh, I may have said that on my other video. I had migraines really, really bad. That's another reason why I didn't get anything posted on here for a while. But we had thunderstorms so bad for a while, and the pressure gives me migraines. So I had to stop crocheting for a while because my head just felt like it was going to explode and I couldn't do anything. And I got back, and I must have made the mistake like when my head was hurting and thought that I was going to try to work anyway. And like I said, I counted it and everything came out fine. But once I found it and took it all the way back, I was like, oh no, I only have like a week and a half to get this finished. And then I felt sick and I had to lay down for 2 days. And I was like, no, 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 no. And we lost electricity. And I hadn't printed the pattern out, because when you do a tester crochet, lots of times they will go back and they will change things in the pattern. And so you have to refresh it every time you're on to make sure that you get the changes. And so finally I went ahead and I'm like, I think she's done changing things. And I printed it out and I just sat and told my husband, leave me alone. I'm not making dinner tonight. I'm getting this done. And I got it done. I was so excited. I got it done a day ahead of time and I love how it looks. And I have pictures on my Instagram. They're not the best. My husband took them. He did a lot better this time than he did the time before. Um, Everybody else who tested this top, they have like model poses and everything. I don't have those. But one of these days, you never know. I may get better. So, that's basically what I have tonight. You've seen the baby blanket that I'm working on already. And so that's it. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to upload so all of you guys can see these. And remember, you matter. No matter what, there's somebody out there that knows that you matter. So don't feel down. If you're feeling sick, don't think that you're the only one. There's a lot of us right now. Um, I have a really best friend whose husband has COVID, and she's a carrier for COVID, but she doesn't have it. But she has like really, really bad pneumonia. And we're hoping that she'll be fine through that. So I've got a lot of prayers going up for a lot of people. So just know that no matter what, you matter. You matter to me, and you always will. And I care about each and every one of you. So trying to have a good weekend, and hopefully I'll be back with another video soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.